welcome to the Shelley Studio. Today I'm going to do a little gel printing. This one is Scattered Numbers stencil by Carrie the Crafter. It's a PM Artist Studio stencil, mask stencil thing. I think it's mostly a stencil, but I thought I'd do a little bit of a long haul. I've just gotten back from vacation. I know you've all been watching videos if you follow my channel. They were all recorded before the end of June. And, you know, I took about a week or so to recover from my vacation. I'm just slowly starting to get back into the creative mode here. And so I thought playing on my gel plate with kind of a long haul would be a good way to get back in the groove of things. And I do have this sped up a bit, longer in some areas, shorter in others, just to help get through. Some things take a little bit longer than others. But we're just going to play here. I'm adding some black. I recently watched a PM Artist Studio video where Patricia started a long haul, and she recommends starting with black, so I thought I'd give that a try. This works really well with brand new U-pose stencils. They tend to stick on the plate really well, so that's what I'm using, and I'm using wet strength tissue paper. And we're just going to throw down a variety of colors and see what we end up with. And I like numbers in my art, so I figured I could, you know, tear these up, use them in collage, so nothing wasted, right? Even that one will get used eventually. So, yeah, I had a really great vacation. I came home and saw that I had a huge number of new subscribers. So I'd like to welcome all you new subscribers to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you all my old subscribers, because your support really does help my channel. And yeah, I was really excited to see that. I'm going to have to analyze that video. See what made it so popular. I don't know. Maybe it was the thumbnail. It was an attractive thumbnail. Or maybe it was this type of art, which is not gel printing. So, yeah. Anyway, gel printing is one of my favorite things to do. So, that's not going to stop. But yeah, I might look into that one. It was one of the inspired by videos. And I do have a couple of ideas that I want to do that are inspired by other artists. So, I'll be doing those here soon. In fact, I used these papers on my first one after coming back from my vacation. So, now that I've said that, what is there to talk about? Yeah, I wanted to add some metallic. Why not? I do eventually start losing some of the little numbers that are in there individually. They start coming up either when I pull the paper or when I run the brayer over it. But, yeah. I love doing long hauls, but I have all these stacks of gel prints. I'm like, oh, I've got to do something with them. I'm going to have to do something with them. If you're a member of the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, that is hosted by Patricia and Mariah of PM Artist Studio. They have swaps, and this is the first time I signed up for the scrap swap, because I figured I could pass on a few gel prints and parts. It's supposed to be your scraps, but you know, I'll send smaller pieces too, but I'll send a few full prints, I think, just to, you know, send them out into the world. Froyle, now she does these little inspiration packs. Her prints are so pretty. I mean, they're so pretty. She does inspiration packs for her Patreon. I don't have a Patreon. I'm not sure what I would do for it. I could do packs of gel prints. I'd feel like I'd have to create some more content for that, for a Patreon. Would anybody be interested? I wouldn't make it very expensive. I don't feel like, I'm in that caliber of pricing as people like Froyle or Robin McClendon. I think she has a Patreon too. I think I've looked at that one. Whew, I can't afford it. But no, I would do like the minimum price. Or whatever, like if I decided to do it, if you guys say, you'd be interested, I'd probably figure out what the cost of postage is and just do something like a little bit above the cost of postage for like a pack of, sample pack of gel prints. Way to get some of those gel prints out of my house. And not to cost me too much money to do it. I do have an Etsy store, but I haven't sold anything physical in there yet at all. I need a mentor for that project. Because, I need to get it set up with like pirate ship for discounted shipping. Because I could sell gel prints over there, I guess, like packs, inspiration packs, for like whatever it would cost me plus the fee that Etsy takes. Oh, I think this is the one that I like, the gold and the red. Isn't that cool? I do a flip through at the end so you can see them a little slower. See all the different ones. I liked that one, so I decided to go for some more gold. The other one was craft gold. This one is Golden Fine, something by Golden. Iridescent Gold Fine, that's it, by Golden. I'll think of the names eventually. I'm not sure that it took up much of the red. And sorry, you didn't see it, but you'll see it in the flip through. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Camera probably ran out of memory. That happens. Because I just keep going on the same memory card until it runs out. Gotta add some turquoise. This is Dina Wakley turquoise. My Dina Wakley paints are old, so they're getting a little bit thick and sticky. So I can't remember if this one pulled up some letters. Nope. But it was pretty plain. Oh, and then this one. This one, that's a golden color too. But with the turquoise underneath and then this layer and then pulling a print. Yeah, I liked this one. And I tend not to leave them down too long because I really don't want the Yupo to fuse to the paper. So, but isn't that cool? It's got the gold. I think that's quinacridone magenta and the turquoise. I thought that one was cool. So I decided I needed to put some boring brown in here. And that one was a bit juicier than I expected it to be. Because that's a really old paint too. Maybe it's separated and all the runny stuff's at the top. So that's just going to be really brown, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Just brown. And this is black, iridescent black flash. Is it flash? So, like a metallic. I think it's Deco Arts that does the black flash colors, the flash colors. So, plain but sparkly, but shiny. Plain but shiny. And this is just like an off-white. I think it's called Parchment. And this one I think ends up being pretty plain too. I thought maybe it would lift more off than it did. Oh, another thing that Patricia recommended was doing like a more heavy body and then a more fluid paint. So I am trying to alternate, do a fluid and a heavy body, and then I just get carried away and just start doing it. But that helps like loosen the paint off of the stencil so you get the variation when you're pulling prints. At least that's the theory. That one was very fluid, and I think it just ends up being blue. Oh, and there's my first letter that I lost. I think it was the number 7. That was very runny, so I think it is just blue. Oh, and the number 2 and a number 1 starting to come off. Oh, and there's a number stuck to it. And it was just really runny, so I figured I would take another piece of paper and lift some stuff up, and there goes my number 7. Or I thought it was the 7, but the 7 was gone earlier. Now I'm taking a more heavy body and going on it. And I think I lifted off. There goes the number 3. As you can see, those little numbers are slowly coming off. I think I stop here and soon. I can't remember. Not much longer. Since I was starting to lose all the numbers. Now the fuller stencils, they have more sticking power. So they didn't have as much trouble. I don't know why I was worried about pulling the paint out of those, but I did. Now see here, I'm trying to think, what color haven't I used? So I'm going for a little bit of yellow. Trying to move my little numbers. Don't want them to get lost. Oh my gosh, they're so coated with paint. I pulled out this stencil again today to use it for something else, and they were all kind of fused together. It took a little bit of effort to separate them, because I don't wash my stencils. I should. Pretty boring. I figured all the boring ones I would just do another layer of gel printing with another stencil, just to make it interesting. Yeah, because I figured if they were boring, I would just add another layer. It could be a background. Put a little purple on. The stencils themselves are getting kind of interesting. Sort of a mottled look. And then this one is indithyrene blue. It's like my favorite blue right now. I'm almost out of the paint. I'm going to have to find some somewhere. But yeah, this one ends up being just another plain, another plain one. I don't know how to, oh, sorry. This one's cool though. This one is quinacridone nickel azo gold. Sorry, that was cut out. Just lifting up any kind of excess with this tissue. It's getting interesting too. So I wanted to do some more blue. This is craft paint. There's a little bit of dry paint there. Had to lift up. Still got a little residue from the nickel azo gold. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully will be interesting. Kind of give it an old feeling. You know, like patina, maybe. That's the hope. Well, maybe a little. And this one is Payne's Gray. Going back for a dark one. I don't know if it needed a dark one, but I just wanted to keep going. Now, I didn't ask everybody, how are you all today? I hope you're doing well. It's what, August 9th? 10th. Well, it's officially August 10th because it's after midnight. But it was a nice day today. It did rain, which was good, so I didn't have to water the lawn, which made it nice. I like it when I don't have to water the lawn, because it's all manual. So that was another one with that iridescent gold fine. And here we are taking off. I took off the stencils. I did let it dry. I'm adding quinacridone nickel azel gold because I like it. Spritzing it with a little bit of water to get sort of a crazing on there. And I let that dry. Edited for time so you don't have to watch paint dry. Now I'm putting on the parchment and we're going to pull it with the parchment. So I put that on. I did let that dry thoroughly before peeling. And this is what I end up with the final pull, which I think is kind of cool. And I used hammer mill. It's a little bit heavier than coffee weight, but it's not the 32-pound paper. But it works really well for prints. And then let's see, let's go through all of these. That was the one I was picking up bits and pieces with. And then here they are. I like the quinacridone. I always do. I've got a dark 3 because the 3 came off. Some of these are cooler than others. I like that dark pink one. The light pink one's boring. Some of these will make interesting collage. And some of them will get more gel print on them, I think. Like that one, you can't hardly even see the numbers. So I'll probably, pick another pattern and print some layers. Maybe I'll do that another day. Like I said, I have done a little bit of collage with some of this. But yeah. Oh, and I think I gave some away in my scrap swap, actually. Just like some pieces. But I hope you liked this video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon and you'll get notified whenever I upload. And I want to thank all my subscribers for your support. I really appreciate it. I am so happy you're here. Thank you all for watching and I hope you have an awesome day.